sight. Nothing to say to you. I'm sorry, that's my soapbox.
Representative, thank you. I see some questions. Let me help
Yes,
to
sir.
move this conversation to even a higher level.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate the brother speaking in regard to the opportunity scholarships. I can tell you when I spoke earlier about my kitchen table with my third grader, I was also talking inside of DPI, so I did get some of the data verbally. I haven't gotten the numbers. But here's one thing I want you to speak to. The $4,200. I read the bill, and I was planning to use $4,200 of that money because I too was looking at opting out of public education and going to the private Catholic schools. The $4,200, if we were to be true to what that $4,200 really reflect, private education, especially here in Wake County, $4,200 will not pay the full tuition. It will pay around 60% at best. So for the majority, they're going to still incur another $4,800 annually to send their kids to private school. My question is, who came up with that $4,200 number? And if it was intended to help poor kids, $4,200 will not truly fund a poor kid going to a better school. Can you address that?
Well, the way the people, Daryl Housing Group would want me to address that is by quoting you, and I like Daryl. Daryl's law school classmate of mine, so I like Daryl. But the way he would want me to explain that to you is that the average private school education is about $4,400 a year. They did all these, analysis, and that's all true. They looked and did all that, and that's what it was. The real reason the $4,200 number was taken and was chosen is because Skip over the last 13 years has pretty much figured out that he couldn't take the whole 8,000 and get away with it. There's no way. That's something now Wisconsin did that. A couple other places have done it. And they could have done it, but we would have been having, it would have been a whole different set of marches, going on, had you been talking about taking the whole 8,000 schools. What the truth about it is this, and the research also shows us this, that unfortunately, we're not going to have that problem that you're talking about because a lot of our parents have been convinced that they should stay right where they are. They've been convinced. In Winston-Salem, North Carolina, they have been convinced. You should stay right where you are. The public schools, this school in particular, will take care of you. Let me say, I'm a school teacher by training. I'm a lawyer by training. I grew up in the public schools, Winston-Salem, Forsyth County. Both of my parents are school teachers, and most of my aunts and uncles are school teachers. And so I heard a lot of conversations around the kitchen table. My parents are products of historically Black colleges, North Carolina Central and Hampton University. Okay? And are products of the most, my mother is deceased, but are products of the most wretched discrimination in public school education you could imagine. A lot of you gentlemen went through, some of that in terms of going to segregated schools in the South. Now, my father would tell you this also as a 40-year educator. He would say, you know what? We didn't have all the best books, but I know more English and more poetry, and I have more love and affection, than I see a lot of these kids getting right now. There are a lot of people who feel like that, and I'm sure there's some truth to it. The truth of the matter, though, is that you can't stack poverty on top of poverty. Turn those schools, get these young teachers, because typically that's who ends up at our inner city schools, very young teachers, give them 29 kids, no help, kids who are hungry, kids who are going home in the bad situations at night, bring them to school and expect them to learn. In the same way that the children where my daughter goes to school, in a community where the average home probably costs about $700,000. It's about a mile and a half from the school I'm talking about, where you have 150 parent volunteers a day. Okay? 150. So guess what the teachers get to do? They get to have lunch. Like adults. They get to sit around other adults and have lunch. During recess, the parents parents are out there taking care of the kids so the teachers can be professionals. Like all of us get a chance to talk to other people who are professionals like us all day long. We get a little break during the day. The average classroom size at that school is 17. Every one of them has a teacher's assistant. Every one of them. A mile and a half down the road, average classroom size 25. The teaching assistant's getting ready to get cut, across the way. And all the kids are free and reduced lunch and worried about not eating because the public schools do feed. If you get to school, you will get fed, during the week. And then what you do on the weekend, come to school hungry, going hungry. And by the time they get there, these young teachers got to worry about and teach these kids, and we expect these kids to learn the same way. It can't happen. So the truth is that the $4,200 piece was strategic, that a lot of the best private schools, all the ones in Winston-Salem, anyway, did step up and say, we will meet the need, the rest of the tuition beyond the $4,200. But we also know this is not a perfect bill because we know this. And I asked a lady at the admissions director at this private school that I won't name, but it is the most elite one in the city. I said, let's just talk about it now. What kind of children do you want to see at this school on this scholarship? What kind of children do you want to see? All right? I said, because 90% of them who are going to be getting this money, or about 70%, are going to be black and brown. How old? She said, kindergarten, first grade. I said, no 8th grade boys. And she didn't say anything, but no 8th grade boys. They want kindergarten through 3rd graders because they know they can do what? They can mold them. They can make them fit into that environment over there because they are running a business. They have a constituency too. And at the end of the day, they aren't going to let 200 kids from Thurman Street run down to Summit School in Winston-Salem with St. Leo's. And frankly, they're not going to let 200 kids from Thurman Street run down the way. My lady Shauna's laughing at me. She knows I'm getting myself in trouble. She's taping me. And she's going to put this on YouTube and like making all kinds of trouble.
You know me better than that.
Quick question. You mentioned to the 170 volunteers. Just me doing quick analysis of that. If you have 170 volunteers, that means they're not working. Which brings me to an issue of jobs and the state of North Carolina, because a lot of the people in our community have to work. They can't spend the whole day, every day, teaching and working at the school. So my question is, if we want volunteers in schools, what are we going to do about having affordable jobs that pay enough money so at least one of the parents maybe can go volunteer and work at the school?
Representative, let me help my brother here. He didn't say that 170 looked like us. So
Right.
That's first.
Right.
I'm gonna help you, Representative, because there are about 50 of them at my school.
Yeah.
And they have a nice social club
Yes, sir.
that they are part of. They wake up in the morning, they eat their breakfast at McDonald's, and then the social club heads on over to the school. And they're all females. I'm not trying to discriminate, but I'm just giving the facts. And they meet during the day. So when they want to make PTA decisions, it's between 8 and 5, and the rest of us are at work. So I'm helping my brother there. That 170 don't look like us.
That's correct. These are, and I see my leader just walked in, so I'm going to yield the floor in just a couple minutes. But that is correct. They don't look like us predominantly. And that is another, gentlemen, that's an advantage that here at the General Assembly we can't make up. We can't, there's nothing we can do about social fabric that has created a situation where you have a bunch of stay-at-home mothers who can afford to come to the school. And when I tell you it's 150 a day, they have to shut them down. They have to they can drop their name on a chart, and it's 150, and it's back